What's going on, everybody? It's Jeremy. We are live here on my personal channel. First time in a long time. Let's get this party started. We got a few things to talk about. I'm happy to see all of you in the chat. I see, let's see, hang on. Judicon is here. What's up, Judicon? I saw Lulu in the house. Prince Lethal saying Modern Warfare 2 is on fire. It is. Modern Warfare 2 is awesome. There's so much going on. It's hard to keep up. It's hard to keep up with everything going on right now between video games, entertainment, politics, sports, everything. There's so much going on that I'm having trouble keeping up with all of it, but that's a good problem to have. Mike Hill has become a member at the respect whammon level. Thank you, Mike Hill. Hello, everyone. Let me see. Oh, man, let's see. All right, I'm getting notifications going on. I am definitely not streaming against a drinker. This is just a quick little square up. So I know Drinker's got a ton of people watching, as he should. But yeah, so this is mainly I'm going to go live, talk about a few things going on, talk with all of you. Am I lagging, by the way? Am I lagging? Really? Am I fucking lagging? Are you kidding me? What is going on with my internet all of a sudden? I am lagging, aren't I? How am I lagging? Jesus. All right, let's see if we can get this fixed really quick. I am not on Wi-Fi. I don't know why. I'm hardwired in internet. All right, I think we're good now. Should be good. See what happens. I don't think I'm uploading anything right now. It's bearable. Don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah, I am hardwired in, so I don't know why my internet would be having any issues. But yeah, we have a lot to discuss. As I put in the title, Star Wars fans are mad at me again, so it's a day ending in Y. What's up, Christopher Arcella? Becoming a new member. Christopher Arcella is now a member. That's what's up. Love it. Golden Nugget says, hail Jeremy, a real one, brother. Keep triggering them fools. Yeah, so again, I fucking liked Andor. I fucking said, like, I enjoyed it. And I even praised the prominent female character in the show. And these fucking freaks want to take a clip and just go, look, he's a racist. Look how racist he is. Because that's what Twitter is. Twitter is such a trash fire. It's so insane to watch these people just continue to melt down. Now, again, I was very critical of a lot of aspects of Andor for sure, but I actually like, and I've rewatched it. I've actually rewatched it since my video they uploaded, and I kind of like it even more. But of course, hey, for the woke weirdos out there, just cry yourself to sleep, call someone a racist or a sexist. At this point, it doesn't really matter. It's just fun to watch them lie and manipulate. And if you watch the clip that they put out, they clipped right after I got done talking about the woman of color in the film that I said was really good and the best part of the show. They conveniently left that part out so they could build the Jeremy's racist narrative bullshit. But yeah, I on the second watch, I actually did enjoy it more. Still slow, still not great, still has a lot of problems. But the world building element of it is really good. It's really good. So yeah. And I did put I can't lie. I did put my face palming thumbnail on my upload about it just because I wanted to, just because I felt like it would be necessary. It would be necessary. What's up, Anomaly Inc? Yes, Bix is hot. Nitrium, Bix is hot. I saw CJ say something. Where is it at? CJ, hail Jeremy. You remember this channel exists? Welcome back. Yes. I don't know if anybody else knows it exists, but I did remember that it exists. I need to get back on the grind on this channel. I really only, like I said, I only needed to hit 100K to beat Ryan Kennel to 100K, and I barely did that. And since then, Ryan's on his way to almost 200K. Maybe I can motivate myself to try to beat him to 200K, but I think I'm starting like 70,000 behind. Chances are I don't think I could break 110,000 before Ryan hits 200,000. But much like the YouTube algorithm that is shown, like the more you don't grind away the daily grind, the daily streams, the algorithm is brutal to you if you don't keep up the grind. But I do love this channel. I love all of you, and I appreciate all of you. And, you know, I'm going to have to get back on the grind over here. There's too much to talk about, especially with 2024, you know, right around the corner, all the stuff with Trump, DeSantis, the political stuff going on. DeSantis is absolutely destroying these libs right in front of their very eyes. He's using their own logic against them and making them walk right into his trap. And then he's got his receipts to disprove all of the lies that they're sending his way. It's so damn funny, and I love it so much. Ron DeSantis is incredible. I actually had someone reach out to me. I'm not going to name them right now, but like I got an email today from someone that ran a pretty interesting website back in the day, before all of the culture war started, back when just geek culture was just fun and there was a lot of cool stuff. Reached out, complimentary of Geeks and Gamers, kind of blew my mind. I told this person I felt the same way about them as I did when Chris Gore reached out to me. I'm like, how the hell do you know I exist? So it just shows that the Geeks and Gamers you know, trend that's out there, that people are still seeing what we're doing and they're really recognizing it. And nothing makes me happier to know that Geeks and Gamers is still moving in the right direction. And that's a testament to all of you. So thank you all so much for that. Now, today I am going to do a square up from our Tuesday night's main event. There were some super chats that I did not get to, and I'll also read all of your super chats today. So I greatly do appreciate all of you being here. Thank you for your time. And, you know, thank you for tuning in. And I really do appreciate it. And also, she's backstage, but if everyone wants to say hello to Krista Nova, she's backstage. She'll be helping me keep everything organized. So if you want to say hello to Krista, feel free to do that. She's reading the chat. She's reading all of the super chats. DeSantis is a troll. He is a troll, but in a good way. He's doing it in a good way. Because he's using like that Martha's Vineyard sign where they talked about how inclusive they were. And all it took was for one little troll job from Ron DeSantis to expose that they don't believe any of that shit. They don't believe any of it. As soon as a brown person showed up in your neighborhood, you're calling the National Guard to get them out of there because they don't actually believe in it. When you see these people constantly going on Twitter and social media and spewing this nonsense, those that preach the loudest have the most to hide. When someone is preaching that much to try to convince you that they aren't this thing, then there's a good chance that they are that thing. And that's what we're seeing right now. And Ron DeSantis is just too smart for them. He really, really is. So Cody, good to see you, Jeremy. How hilarious that the left is melting down over DeSantis sending migrants to Martha's Vineyard. But Biden has been doing secret flights overnight. What's the difference? There is no difference because these people don't actually have a critical thinking bone in their body. All they know to do is repeat the narrative, repeat the message. That's why so many people are mad. It's the same type of mentality, by the way. That's why so many people are mad that I didn't shit all over Andor, because these people out there, they need us to hate everything. They need it. They never talk about us praising anything. As a matter of fact, let me show you this. I'll have to pull it up. Look at this, okay? Look at this, okay? This is kind of funny to me. If I can find the correct image, let me show you something really quick. I'm going to go to Google Images and see what I can find. One thing I often hear, that's a perfect image right there. Is that a good image? That's a good image right there. Okay, so one thing I often hear is they said Jeremy only likes things that reflect his political real world narrative. He only likes when straight white men are represented in his entertainment. That's what they say, okay? Interestingly enough, there's a game that we play consistently that I have praised consistently called Splatoon 3. Now, when they say Jeremy only likes things with straight white males in it and he's intimidated by non-white dudes and he only likes things that represent his real world narrative, this is a game I like. Does that look like a straight white male all-American narrative that I'm trying to push in my entertainment? Are you kidding me? But they don't talk about me loving Splatoon 3. They don't talk about that. Why don't they ever mention that? Why don't they ever mention that? They never mention that, because you know how bad it would make them look if they actually showed me enjoying a game that looks like this, it would blow up their entire narrative. It would blow up their entire narrative. They don't talk about the fact that my favorite game of 2021 was Metroid Dread, a female-led game. They don't talk about that. Why would you? Why would you talk about things that completely destroy the lie that you're trying to tell? It's just funny to me to watch these people continue to just lose their minds. But anyway, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and we know why they're upset. They're upset because they really don't have anything relevant going on in their own lives. Nitro says, Andor so far is a solid show, albeit a bit slow, but it doesn't really feel like Star Wars in my opinion. I don't disagree with anything you said right there. It is slow. It doesn't feel like Star Wars, but at the same time, that's kind of what we were hoping for, like back when they announced Rogue One. We were hoping for this kind of dark, gritty take on, the Star Wars universe from an underground perspective, from a different perspective. The problem is Disney has screwed it up so bad. They have screwed this up so bad that we can't really fully appreciate a different take. So it's almost like back in the day when we got the Daredevil series or, Jessica Jones, a lot of those kind of darker, gritty, more adult-oriented Marvel Netflix series, those didn't necessarily feel like the MCU either. But the problem was we were okay with kind of the popcorn-esque MCU because it was good, it was entertaining. You had your Iron Mans and your Captain Americas and your Thors, so you had the popcorn-esque going for it. So when you had this dark, gritty take in the same universe, but it didn't feel like it was that universe, even though there was connecting tissues, it still worked. But the problem is that we don't have the sequel trilogies and the things that need to be good. They're not good, so we can't really fully appreciate what they're going for here in Andor, at least up to this point. We're only 3 episodes in, but I don't disagree with you. I don't. But let's see. Mexican Iron Man says, hail and shout out to the GOAT, fearless leader, Jeremy. Thank you, Mexican Iron Man. I appreciate you. And it will be interesting to see how it plays out. Shockingly enough, again, I hate Disney, Lucasfilm for what they've done. I don't trust them. But my job, as I have been told many times by my audience, is to give you my feedback on what I think. I heard from a lot of people that were not happy that I didn't watch the Book of Boba Fett or The Bad Batch or Captain Marvel or Solo. And there's a lot of films and shows that I just actively didn't go watch because I didn't want to. But my audience point blank told me in large numbers that they wanted me to watch Kenobi. I wasn't planning on watching Kenobi. Kenobi was terrible, but I did watch it because the audience requested it, because ultimately that's who I work for. I work for the audience. I don't work for other YouTubers. I don't work for corporations. I work for my audience. My audience asked me to do something. At that point, I then have to make a decision. Do I think I can give good feedback on this? Because you may ask me to go watch, I don't know, even like Rings of Power. I'm not an expert on Tolkien. I'm not plugged into that world. I'm not really saying I'm an expert on Star Wars, but I am pretty versed on Disney Star Wars and how badly they have hurt George Lucas's creation. So I definitely think I have a pretty interesting, approach to covering that type of stuff. And so just because the audience asked me to do something, it's not like I'm just going to jump in and do it. But at that point, I have to decide, do I think I can give good feedback on this? Do I think I can give a good take? And I certainly can give good feedback on Disney Star Wars. So definitely going to continue to try my best to, listen to all of you. Thoughts on DeSantis? I think Ron DeSantis is someone that can be a transcendent political figure moving forward. I think his ceiling is higher than Trump's, but I also don't think he can compete with Trump directly right now. That's why I continue to say 2024 is Trump. It needs to be a Trump year. DeSantis, I would think, would probably be the VP if that was something they worked out, which we've heard rumors that that's possible. But in the long run, if DeSantis can be the VP for 4 years and then become president in 2028, I think Ron DeSantis has the ability to be a transcendent political figure that can reach, heights that we haven't seen in a long time. So Ron DeSantis, his resume is incredible. He's very calculated. He's very strategic. He's a lot less bombastic. Can I not say that? Bombastic than Trump. But he still has that Trump element to him. He's just more subtle when he does it. So I think DeSantis is just incredible. I really do. Stone Cold Jeremy, what's up? Swig of water for the working man. Right here. There you go. Let me see. I hear Trump will run and DeSantis will be his running mate. Hope this is true. Heads would explode. If that is true, if that does turn out to be true, you're looking at a meltdown of the likes we have never seen before. Holy shit, dude. I mean, 2016 was bad. This will be beyond anything. If Trump and DeSantis run together. Now, right now, they're doing everything they can to make Trump not run. They're trying to block him from running. They're trying to intimidate him from running. They're throwing lawsuit after lawsuit. It's getting insane. They're going after people that are connected to Trump. They're going after people that worked with him. What's going on with the political system right now is truly astonishing, especially from a crowd of people that were constantly talking about how they claimed Trump was a dictator, yet Trump never ever got involved in state affairs. Like, he would let the governors run their states how they wanted, but they were calling him a dictator. Yet you had Biden doing the complete opposite, but he doesn't get accused of that by the same crowd. Projection is a very, very, very dangerous thing. And it's pretty easy to kind of pinpoint projection at this point, because in the social media world, a lot of people out there are projecting. They're projecting in various different places. But most normal people don't spend their day preaching and all of this other stuff. They just really want to live their lives and go on about their business. And when you see people that are just sitting on social media calling everyone else a racist and a sexist and everyone else a misogynist and everyone else needs to respect women, you got to look at it and go, what in the hell are you hiding? Like, what are you hiding? Why are you so adamant to paint every single person this, that, or the other? I don't know. Interesting indeed. Let me see. Okay, so going back to the super chats from main event. There's Matt. What up, Matt? Hey, Jeremy. Glad to see you stream. Excited for Orlando meetup. I had a monthly member chat from Tuesday night's main event for Square Up. Hail the fellowship. Yes, I will be getting to that one. Krista, if you can find Matt's and put it in the private chat so I can make sure we read that right now, that will be very helpful. Yeah, Orlando. So again, we're really close to that. We're really close to the Orlando meetup. That's happening almost 5 weeks from now. Yeah, right at 5 weeks from now, the Orlando meetup. Meetup 2 has already been booked at capacity. We have no more RSVPs available, but meeting 1 is still available. We are over half. We're well over half. So if you're interested in coming to Orlando and hanging out with us, Friday Night Tights, Geeks and Gamers, everyone's going to be there, and people that I haven't even announced will be there as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. And for the first time in my life, I'm actually going to urge everyone to drink a lot of alcohol, because that goes against how much I'm spending to get this place. And it's a lot, but it's worth it for all of you. But I will be encouraging everyone to go get drunk as hell so it can take a little bit of the hit off of the cost. So Orlando's going to be crazy, though. We also have the Orlando meetup shirts, which close tomorrow. So mods, if you have a link to that, over on 221B, we have the Orlando meetup shirts. Once they're gone, they're gone. So tomorrow night that closes. Those shirts will not be available again. So this is a one-time offer. We had those available for a few weeks. It's kind of inspired by Universal Studios. Really cool design. So hopefully you guys go out there and get a chance to get that shirt. It's going to be awesome. All right. Too bad Jeremy won't get drunk. I will not. I have never had a sip of alcohol in my life, and I never will. I don't call myself a straight edge, though, because I don't really know what that means. I just am the way I am. I don't do it to have like labels and stuff. But yeah, I've never drank. I've never smoked. I've never done a drug, and I never will. That's just how I've always, that's how I've always been. Just registered for Meetup 1. Hell yes. Can't wait. Let's see. Christopher's all on it. Yeah, Drunk Ryan is very much I love you, man. Drunk Ryan is disturbing. Very. But I will be urging, what's up, Blue Shell? I will be urging Ryan to get super drunk at the meetup. So hopefully we can do that. So let me see. All right. Did you get that one, Krista? She probably didn't. Not yet. Okay. So let's see. We did get 5 picoseconds says go Frosk. Go Frosk. So we were talking about the G4 disaster and everything with Frosk the other night. And man, that G4 thing has been a complete and total disaster. And I love it so much. I love watching Frosk held responsible for her actions. Dominic says, reminder, Jeremy beat Steph, was beaten by Carrie and Steph in Mario Kart. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that, Dominic. Gerald Armstrong, McQueen, Brie Larson is my queen, okay? I'm a Brie Larson fan. She liked Ryan Kennel's tweet. Why not my tweet? Why ain't mine? Gerald Armstrong says, someone asked K-Biz what his day job is. Well, I know what his day job is. I know. K-Biz was dropping bombs the other day on Streamlabs during Tuesday night's main event. Brie Larson or Frosk? Brie Larson easily. Of course it's going to be Brie Larson. How could it not be? Eric K says, fake thumbnails and no laser eyes. I can trust no one here. So that is actually from this narrative that, so Ripa, young Ripa, Eric July, posted these images for a thumbnail, and all the people that hate Ripa, which kind of interesting considering it's all these leftist white dudes that are always talking about diversity, but they really hate Eric July. Interesting. But they're really mad because he used a stock image in a thumbnail, and I'm like, bro, what? Do you know we all use stock images in our thumbnails? Are you aware of that? But of course, that's just the world that we live in. Jack Hudson sent a corgi sticker. Thank you, Jack Hudson. Zinni Biscuit, one word for Frosk. Oof. That's right. That is right. JS Pena, Ryan bought Death Troopers. Your thoughts on it? Bought Death Troopers. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's like a fan film or what. You said bought, but I don't know what you mean by that. Dermy Wormy, sending you and Krista a special email. Did we get that, Krista? I'll have to look into that. Thank you, Dermy Wormy. Marcus Henry, you got to take Josiah's videos with a grain of salt. Dude, Josiah's videos, I don't know what's going on with Josiah, but that's Josiah for you. So Cowboy One, this is from Tuesday night's main event. He says almost 4,000 watching, 289 likes. Smash it, folks. Was it only 289 likes with 4,000 people watching? That's a low likes count right there. We ultimately had like 4,000 likes on that stream, so it may not have updated when you said that. Let's see, Shrike 7171, I hope they ship let me see, all the illegal aliens to the rich part of Coruscant in this dumb Andor show. It's cool. I'm a legal immigrant. I can make that joke. Got to read out super chats, but I do have issues with how Andor is doing their identity politics, which is why so many people are mad at me on Twitter, apparently. Eric K, Jeremy the Quartering, I am, let's see, I am not high pollutant. Let's see, Retro Meister, I also just signed up for premium as of last night. Yeah, we read that one. And again, so our premium members, we're going to be running Fortnite over on Geeks Gamers Play tonight with our premium members. We do this every Thursday. It's awesome. We have a lot of fun, and we may have some special guests joining in. Blacklist Universe, that is Mike. What's up, Mike? Spot on, Ryan. It's like Asians in America. Here we're all team yellow, but in Asia we're all racist against each other. Thank you, Mike Miller. Cliff says Cliff 3188. Quite a coincidence that all these people are getting fired right before the end of the fiscal year, right? It's as if Comcast waited for tax purposes. Nah, it's just a coincidence. Just a coincidence. Monstar, I had just about given up on being a nerd because of my beliefs, and then I found you guys through the Frost drama. Thanks for giving me my fandom back. That is awesome. That means a lot to us. We appreciate that because they are. I mean, like, again, I just gave a somewhat positive review to the new Disney Star Wars show. and I'm being called a racist and a sexist for it. Even though I said the female lead in the show is the best part of the show and that I like her. But I'm still an ist and an ism, because it doesn't matter what you say or do. These people are always going to be fake offended over something. You can never bend the knee to them no matter what. Don't give in, because nothing you do will ever matter. I'm also not in big numbers, okay? It's just to be clear, it's very small numbers, but I'm still like, oh, Disney, are you shilling for Disney? Good God, shut the fuck up. Slain Hope, D-Day Cobra, for the love of Tolkien, please enable credit card only for donations. I'd rather steal food than take money from someone like PayPal. You know what? Ryan did show me how to do that. I'll Krista, take a note. Make sure I get this done. Okay. Ryan even showed me how to do it. My credit card was in the house, so I didn't have it. So he told me to show me how to do it. I'll get that set up tonight. My apologies. For Fortnite, it'll be set up for Fortnite. Okay. Deal. Slain Hope. You got that, Krista? Deal. Okay. And then let's see. We couldn't find your member message, Matt. So we'll try to see if we can track that down. Lucas Garrett says, this is not 2007. It was definitely unsustainable. G4 TV had its time in the sun. Sadly, when people remember G4, this is what they will remember. The thing with G4 is that G4, they did have a chance. I know that a lot of people have just kind of said they never had a chance, but I kind of disagree with that. Like, I do think they had a chance, but they screwed it up almost immediately. But like I said, like, there are, like, I think Austin Creed is a good host over there. I think that obviously Gina Darling is great. She's a sweetheart. I'm friendly with her. And so the problem is that Frost rant wasn't the problem. It was the fact that the company co-signed her rant. The company stood by it as a company. Like, I'm all for individuals saying and doing and having their opinions, doing their thing, and not being tied to, a corporate kind of talking point. So I had no problem. Like, Frost saying what she said, you can say that as an individual. But when the company not even stands by it, but co-signs it, and then continues to say, yes, you racist and sexist, we're not going to stand for you. We're not going to deal with you. We don't want you here. What does that even mean? Because we all know racist and sexist doesn't have the same meaning as it used to. Now, racist and sexist means that, well, these people disagree with us, so they're racist and sexist. That's what it means. That's all it means. And so we can't, when you have a company co-signing that, saying to their fans that we're going to label you these things, that you can't do that. That's where the big problem was. And then Adam Sessler is a train wreck. But if you eliminate Adam Sessler and Frost from the equation and their identity politics and their woke nonsense, you got some pretty fun personalities there. You do. Unfortunately, those two mega personalities that have a severe case of TDS really did destroy everything that was trying to be built. And that's really what it comes down to. So, but it is, it's important to note when there are cool people there. And look, yeah, I can't tell you how many people came to me and they were like, don't trust Gina Darling, Jeremy. I'm sure she's had the same amount of people say that to her about me. She was nice. She was cool. And there are other cool people there. Unfortunately, they were drowned out by a horrible person named Frost and another horrible person named Adam Sessler. That's what that comes down to right there. Let me see here. There was a few I missed here today. Let me get them really quick. Come on. We got that one. Thank you, Mike H. Hail, Jeremy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think Zenny Biscuit sent one. Yeah, I got that one. Brie Larson redemption arc coming soon. I mean, she's already redeemed herself in my eyes when she liked Ryan Kendall's tweet. It has made so many people mad. These weirdos are losing their minds over her liking Ryan's tweet. Zenny Biscuit, critters can stay mad. Here's money. Go Hokies. Thank you, Zenny Biscuit. Let me see if is that still the most liked tweet recently for her? Let's see. It's still the most recent one. Look. Look at this. All right. Look at here. So you go to Brie Larson. Okay. This is her account, verified account. Go to her likes. Look at the most recent like. It's Ryan Kendall's tweets. And the Brie fans are so mad. They're so mad. Oh my gosh, man. It's so funny. So yeah, that's still the most recently liked tweet on her account. And the Brie stands are like, you know who he is? Like, look at the look at the quote tweets. I can see Brie Larson fans are raging about her having liked this tweet. Let's see. There was one where here we see a fragile man who's obsessed with Brie Larson. These creatures are weird. Does this POS think this is a flex? And that's a Brie fan. Brie Larson News Network. I'm so mad. He's not a good person at Brie Larson. He's not a good person. I mean, I would agree with you, Jess Zott. Ryan Kendall is not a good person. He's a great person. He's a great person. Okay. But yeah, so it's just so funny to watch this meltdown. And then they're tagging her. That's how they saw the tweet, whereas they tagged her. And they were like, look, he's such a horrible person, Brie. He's so terrible, Brie. So then I last night, which I was very proud of this moment. This is one of the greatest moments of my entire existence. But I actually, this happened right here, ladies and gentlemen. And you know, we actually, we tagged Brie. Hopefully she's going to see it. Hopefully she'll like the tweet. Right here. Look at there.
Let's go.
Boom! We got our done.
Boom! That's how it's done, boys.
And I was focused right there.
Hell yeah.
I was feeling good. How many kills I get? 2.
That's what's up right there. That's the power of Brie Larson, ladies and gentlemen. Brie Larson with 12 kills. 12 kills. Brie Larson, #1. Faster, what is it? Higher, faster, farther.
Baby.
Captain Marvel. That's what's up right there.
Go.
This is so fun. It's so fun. So that's where we're at with it. Oh my gosh. Who would win in a mud wrestling contest? Brie Larson or Galadriel? Great show. Brie, of course. She's Captain Marvel. There's no way Captain Marvel loses. Come on. Star Wars mansplain. Andor is discount Star Wars. I mean, I don't disagree. And it is definitely like low expectations that have kind of, made me kind of at least appreciate what they're doing. But I also don't disagree. I think Frost, I think about Frost to last longer in bed. Oh my God. Whew. I'm just impressed that you're able to, never mind. We're not going to get into that. Let's see. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Joy says it's just like the Wayne's World movie. Ah, yes. Very good point. Roll Mop. Love you guys. Big up. You make my day. Thank you. Thank you. Slain Hope. Amazon can still do a Lord of the Rings inspired 6 seasons. Amazon inspired 6 season series with diverse lore breaking representation. If you read Wheel of Time, you know they already have. Yes, Disbrew was very, very unhappy with Wheel of Time. Very unhappy. It's Glenn says, Hispanic American here, Ecuadorian. I've never once in my life thought to myself, man, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, etc. needs more Latinos. I want to see myself. Yeah, I mean the way that these companies continue to pander to and they try to tell like people of color, their terms, not mine, what to think, and then when you get someone like that's not a white dude, they just ignore their opinion completely. Thomas Levy, can Jay get Gina on Tuesday night's main event, or is he a pork wallet? I'll let Jay answer that one next time. John Thomas, I'd love to see a movie on the life of Bass, U.S. Marshal. That dude, if you go back, so again, how many of you seen the Terminal List? How many of you seen the Terminal List? Because the Terminal List is so good. It's so great. And I guess we're going to get a season 2, but the Terminal List is great. Amazing. Let's see. Jesus Davila says is a GG sticker. Thank you. Gerald Armstrong, Jackie Chan is CCP. Malik, I agree with Ryan. If not dropping the bomb, we wouldn't have gotten Godzilla. Slain Hope, every modern civilization that exists has blood on their hands. That's how they got ahead. This can't we all just get along is a modern phenomenon. Ron Quay says, I hope Zipper and Filing Cabinet can help Frost out. Girls got to look out for each other. Big Raj with a thumbs up super sticker. Spirian with a thumbs up. Thank you, Spirian. How you doing, buddy? Cody Warner, another franchise that Disney has destroyed is the Mighty Ducks. I never watched the Mighty Ducks. Never watched it. Mike Hill, Ryan, Lethal Lightning was crushed after finding out you've been playing Fortnite as Brie Larson. Monopoly loser. Cyberpunk Edge Runners depressed me because it represented Pondsmith's world better than 2077 did. 2077's story is such a letdown. Yeah, Edge Runners, I've still only watched the first episode, and it's really good. It's really, really good. I like it a lot. PK13910. Fly as to one of your meetups. I would be happy to chip in. It would be epic. We would love to get as to one of the meetups. We really would. Spider Claw says, I can deny LeChoke's greatness. Overrated. I can't deny his on the court greatness. I can't do it. But he is also an objectively horrible human being. Brian Babin, old school G4 fan here. The new G4 Resurrection could have been a success. I agree. Until Frost went scorched earth on G4 fan base. Hashtag get woke, go broke. Again, you go back to it. It all started because Frost said that the PlayStation 5 was a dead man walking in 2022. That's what she said. Now, again, you can have that take. You can have that take, Frost. You can have whatever take you want, but understand that sometimes you're going to say shit that's very unpopular on the internet. And you said the PlayStation 5 was a dead man walking. You said that. And the internet destroyed you for it because it was a terrible take. You can have the take. She decided to turn that into everyone hates her because she's a woman. No, they hate you because you're a fucking idiot, because you don't know what you're talking about. And you're part of G4. You're supposed to know video games. You're supposed to understand what the fuck you're talking about. But of course, she turned that into sexism in gaming, just like every social justice weirdo does. They can't face any real criticisms. They all have to blame the criticism on racism or sexism so they can deflect. That's what it's all about. That's it. Retro Meister. First off, Baby Yaga is a John Wick reference. And second, F Rockstar Games. Lastly, Geeks and Gamers Nerdrotic are the new G4. Need I say more? Thank you, Retro Meister. SPD girl, when you're all in Orlando, get Ryan on Park Hop and stream. His loudly joining Jay's scooters in the chat will be hilarious. I don't know if I'm going to let Ryan back on. Park Hop, and we'll see. Eric K, Jay, Broccolian, the Broccoli King, Ajax the greatest. Being black, I'm more upset about cauliflower and egg dinner than TWK. If I manage to ever catch Jay at a meetup on Mama's Chicken or on my Mama's Chicken, it's over. You can come to Orlando. Man. It's going to be a lot there's going to be a lot to confront Jay over when in Orlando. Lulu Blue, member of 13 months, has been a good year, Geeks and Gamers. It's been one of the best years ever for Geeks and Gamers. And look, man, it doesn't happen easy. We've had some ups and downs. We've had some roadblocks along the way, but genuinely been one of the best years ever, probably the best year ever for us. And with all the channels we have now, it's been great. Johnny's member 3 months, KFC 11 herbs and spices, Flag Ninja member 6 months. Ripa, did you hear Zipper died? Oh God. Guy Monty, new member, thank you. Joe C, Ryan super chat call outs is a show within the show. Cheers. It is. Listening to Ryan do those super chats is absolutely gold. Aiken, food hygiene tip for Jay. Defrost frozen food in the fridge. It does give bacteria the temp it needs to poison you. Jay doesn't listen. Jay doesn't care. Why would he care? He hangs out with Gina Carano. Over on Odyssey and Rumble, JM the Elite. Sorry guys, no hate towards Lofty last week. I'm just a big fan of Tolkien. Lofty's used to it. Lofty's 100% used to it, and he can take it. And that's the great thing about someone like Lofty, that he can deal with it. He doesn't mind. He doesn't get offended or anything like that. Look, when you make hot takes on the internet, you're just going to have to accept that sometimes people are going to disagree. And Lofty seems to understand that. And that's why I'm okay having him on these streams. That's why I'm okay collabing with him. It's tough to have a different take. It really is. Let me see. Low watermark. You sent $100. Low watermark. $100 on Streamlabs. Thank you, Low Watermark. You are awesome. Holy shit. That's insane. Low Watermark's always being super supportive. Thank you, Krista. Again, chat, say hello to Krista. She's backstage keeping up with everything. And we will be playing Fortnite on Geeks and Gamers Play tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern with our premium Geeks and Gamers members. Also, Fall Guys on Friday with our premium members. And we're working on setting up a Warzone and a Modern Warfare 2 stream with our premium members as well. So many games going on right now. So much going on that it's hard to keep up with everything. But we're definitely going to be playing a lot more games. A lot. There's a lot of beeps in the chat, Krista. Do you want to pop in here and give him a beep?
Beep.
There you go. So there's your Krista beep for the evening right there. Where are we at? What's up, Jeremy? Good to catch you live. Tuesday night's main event keeps getting better. Hope to make it to the meetup in October. When's the last day for the shirt again? Keep kicking ass. Tomorrow night, late tomorrow night, like midnight. As long as you get it in late Friday night, you'll be good to go. And yeah, Tuesday night's main event, man, it just continues to get bigger and bigger. It's definitely on that same path, that Friday Night Tights was on. That's one of the coolest things that I've seen, is because, I mean, obviously I've been part of Friday Night Tights for a long time. When we started that show out, I think it was getting maybe 1,000 people watching, and it's kind of just grown from there. And now we're getting 15,000 people watching sometimes. 15,000. What? That's insane. And so Tuesday night's main event is kind of in that same path right now. And it's truly an honor to be part of it. Never thought I'd be part of anything like what we have going on, and I'm really just thankful for it. Don't know how it continues to grow, continues to evolve, but it does. And I think that's a testament to all of you. It really is. Like, I know that sounds cliche, but it's true. Like, for instance, I see Jesus in the chat right now, and you know, we have our premium members on the website, and you know, I made a decision a few weeks ago that upset some of them respectfully. Like, they were respectfully like, hey, didn't like this, want to air some grievances to you. Obviously, I'm going to listen. And they gave me great feedback that I needed to hear in order to keep making the right decisions, or understanding when I make the wrong decisions. That's what you have to do as a leader. You have to recognize when you make mistakes, or when you make the wrong call. You need to recognize that. You need to take the criticisms into account and see if you kind of apply that in the future. And I'm thankful to have people that support us from that perspective. It's very, very helpful. You know what I mean? It really is. So, and I don't know, you know, how to continue to show my appreciation, but you know, it's just keep doing what we're doing. And it's amazing. Some nights we have like 3, 4. There's been one night we had 5 different Geeks and Gamers streams going. 5 at one time on 5 different channels. That's insane. That doesn't make sense, but that's what we have going on, man. And, you know, it is what it is. All right, Ruben, what's up, Ruben? How you doing, my friend? I appreciate you, man. Where are we at? Hey, what's up, Ruben? Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for supporting the channel. Appreciate you, Jesus. Appreciate you, man. Holy Hand Grenade says, I'm not a leader, LOL. Okay. Not, but I guess I'll just do the Jack Sparrow. But you have heard of me, so It doesn't matter. And you're here watching. Let me see. That's insane. Your team is doing great, says Film Quest. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see. The 5 channels are more organized, at least. What do you mean? Like they're more organized than me? Let's see. Spider Unlimited. Can't wait to meet y'all in October. Thanks for all you do. Please don't forget us when you hit the stratosphere. LOL. Just kidding. Hey man, never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Yes, dude. The Cobra Kai thing was so good. And yes, Spider Unlimited. Hope see you as well. I hope you're able to make it. The Cobra Kai thing was so good, dude. It was so good. And they walked right into it. Like, it's so funny. Like, I don't know how, you know, people just can't watch the first 5 seconds. By the way, so the people on Twitter, okay, the weirdos on Twitter, the losers on Twitter, they were saying that now I'm backtracking. Okay, this is exactly what they're saying. Okay, because I made a tweet. All right, I made a tweet. I'll show you the tweet really quick. And this is how the internet works. Okay, so let me see right here. Okay, so I made this tweet after I saw all the weirdos on Twitter crying, calling me all these fucking names as always. So I said, Ryan Kennel taught me that the worst thing we can do is actually enjoy something because Twitter weirdos will still be mad. I actually did enjoy Andor overall. Even though I have several issues with it, I'm surprisingly looking forward to episode 4. Now, the Twitter losers said that I said this because of the backlash I was facing. I want you to remember this. Remember what I said word for word. I said I actually did enjoy Andor overall. Even though I have several issues with it, I'm surprisingly looking to episode 4. Twitter Weirdo said that I made that statement because of the backlash that from my video. Let's listen to what I say in the beginning of my video. Andor episodes 1 through 3 is here, and I have a lot to say about it. Now, first and foremost, I'll just go ahead and say I enjoyed this far more than I thought I would. That doesn't mean that I genuinely like it, and it doesn't mean that I don't have pretty big problems with it. But I did enjoy it, and I do find myself looking forward to the next episode. Holy shit, it's almost like I literally said that word for word in my video. The video that you just clip the parts out where you can make me sound racist and sexist. Literally said, and you can even hear the wording of me. I never said I liked it. I said I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, even though I have problems with it. I'm looking forward to the next episode. Holy fuck, man. These fucking freaks on Twitter are they are retarded. Holy crap. But anyway, it is what it is. All right. It was fun hanging out with Jay and Rogue Attraction the other week at Howl Scream, hoping to make it to the meetup in October. I hope you can make it as well. Let's see. Jeremy, stop enjoying stuff. Yeah, I know. Like, good God. What did Christopher say? I mean, it's more organized in the sense if people want to go to theme park news, there's a channel for it, sports, rather than all of the cluster on the main channel. 100%. And that's, yeah, you're 1,000% right, Chris. And that's why it's kind of made like that. I probably am going to, I probably am going to do more gaming stuff on the main channel just because I'm very much into that. I'm getting pulled into that world a lot. And I want to cover it more because the Geeks and Gamers main channel. And yeah, the Geeks and Gamers main channel is kind of a central dump for all things that we cover. But then the individual spinoff channels, obviously, those are a lot more specifically streamlined and organized. No doubt about it. Spawn Freak, how much you want to bet most of the PS5 backlash Frost got came from toxic leftist Last of Us stands? You're probably not wrong. You're probably not wrong at all. And that's the funny part of it. Let's see. Holy Hand Grenade's still mad. Let's see. He's not. He's just a businessman. He leads G&G the way Biden leads the USA. I don't really know how you make that comparison, but okay. I mean, if that's what you think. I don't really understand that comparison, though. Jay is a Geeks and Gamers treasure. He 100% is. Jeremy is a Disney shill. A Disney shill. I would never ignore your super chat, Christopher Mills. Okay. I'm looking. Did you send one? There's Alex McCarthy says watching and reviewing Andor and She-Hulk is painful. I kind of gave up on it. I kind of gave up on it. Christopher Mills says, so why can't I super chat on the main Geeks and Gamers channel? Are your comments even showing up? Krista, can we see if Christopher Mills may have accidentally been, because you know when we get those bots, so little inside baseball, and the mods are going to understand this. So like Can Man and a lot of the mods are going to be able to back me up on this. But when we start getting hit with all of those porn bots and the spam, it's very easy to accidentally click on another name and time them out or ban them when you're trying to get the accounts that are spamming you. So that could be the case. I don't know Christopher Mills, but Krista, can we look into that and see if Christopher Mills might be timed out on the main channel so we can make sure? Oh, okay. Christopher Mills says that he says comments do show up. Super chats say chat does not go through. That is that's something that you'll have to look into from whatever device you're using, but I don't think that's anything we can help with on that. So as long as your comments are showing up, then that's an issue I don't think we can probably help resolve. That looks like an internal issue with YouTube or the device that you're trying to comment from, as far as I know. So let me see. Knights of Melvin are going to expose Jeremy. I really hope so. I love Knights of Melvin. What's up? How are you? You changed your name. It used to be Michelle, right? I think. Yeah, Michelle O'Rourke. How are you? Let me see. Same problem from Android. Well, yeah, even like for the longest, a lot of people couldn't do the membership stuff from like an iPhone or Android. I couldn't remember. I think it was iPhone. iPhone couldn't do the membership stuff. So, let me make sure. I didn't see Alex McCarthy's, so let me go back. All right, so we're going all the way back up. We got Christopher Arcella became a member. Thank you, Christopher. Golden Nuggets, I got that one. Deplorable Walmart guy became a member. Thank you. Slayer Sigma, ever read Lovecraft? Fun fact, Lovecraft and Tolkien were born only 2 years apart. I have not, but thank you for the info there. Mike Hill says every week She-Hulk gets worse. I just can't. I'm running out of time. Like at this point, Modern Warfare 2 beta's live. Fortnite streams are taking a lot of my time. Obviously, we got the Mario Kart. You got Splatoon. You've got all these other shows. You got Rings of Power. You got Andor. We've got sports. We've got politics. There's just so much to keep up with right now. It's kind of crazy. Jared the American, DeSantis the Troll, I got that one. CJ, that's right. Don't ever bend the knee. Can't do it. Won't do it. Yes, Christopher, I do want to go back to Mario Golf. I do. Let me see. I got that one. Stone Cold Jeremy, I got that one. Son of a Pirate, thoughts on DeSantis? I got that one. Oh, Son of a Pirate sent that one twice. So yeah, so I told you about DeSantis and my thoughts on him. All right, I think we're all caught up. Let me make sure. Tinso, it was fun hanging out with Jay and Rogue Attraction. I got that one. Gapped Anchor, Jeremy, we are kickstarting a new board game franchise called Terran Expanse. Is there a way to send you a promo copy for review? Yeah, you can email Jeremy at geeksandgamers.com and Krista at geeksandgamers.com. That way Krista will get it. She'll be able to forward it over to me. And and best of luck to all of that. I used to love board games back in the day. Let me see. Saggy Melons. What's up, Saggy Melons? The beard is making a comeback. Is it? I don't know. Beardo told me to let it keep growing if I really want to try. Never really tried to grow a beard. Last time I did it, everybody was, look, they're going to make comments no matter what you do. Maybe I'll let it grow. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That yellow spider eye. Do you know if Gina Darling is okay? I like her. I think so. She had a stream last night. She was pretty emotional, but I think she's okay. But she's just kind of going through, you know, a lot of emotions over what happened with G4. So I think she's okay. She's a really, you know, really cool person, and I hope her nothing but the best of luck with G4. And hopefully they can kind of move forward with G4. Hopefully they can move forward and get back to the fun element of it. I think it's too little too late at this point. Just because I think that they're still going to keep that kind of, that overarching narrative is still a thing, I believe. But maybe they can get things turned around. Maybe they can. FilmQuest says, any tips on building momentum on YouTube? Consistency is the key. That is truly the key. Obviously, you want to have quality content. You want to be able to, you know, produce quality content, but consistency is crucial, at least from my perspective. So, you know, getting a schedule, staying on that schedule, whether it's every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday you upload, or maybe it's every day at 2 p.m. or whatever. Consistency, the algorithm rewards consistency, but also approach YouTube like nobody gives a fuck about you. That's how I do it. Now, for the longest, I had my whole, what's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video. And today I did all of that, and I liked it, and the audience liked it too. But as I learned, like, I do my YouTube videos like nobody gives a fuck about me. So I just start the video off based on the topic I am presenting. So if I upload a video with something about Brie Larson or something about Cobra Kai, I jump right into the topic that I have advertised in my video, because the audience wants, they clicked on the video based on the topic and based on the thumbnail. They didn't click on it for me to go, hello, everyone. My name is Jeremy. I am the owner and creator of Geeks and Gamers, geeksandgamers.com. You can go over to geeksandgamers.com and you can go become a Brie member right now. You can go over to 221B. You can get our merch. You can go. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody cares about all that. They just want to hear what the topic of the video is. Now, towards the end, I may tell you about that, but not in the beginning, because the job in the beginning of the video is to hook the audience based on whatever you were advertising that made them click in the first place. So don't spend time advertising when you start videos out. Don't do all that, because nobody cares. It doesn't matter who you are. No one cares what you have to advertise. They're clicking on the video. Now, the people that will care will still be there at the end of the video for you to advertise. Respect the audience enough to understand that they're not there to hear you advertise, but the small percentage that is there for you to advertise will be there at the end to hear your advertisements. That would be my recommendation. John Joseph Gray. Hey, Jeremy, how have you been? I was just curious. Did Krista let you and Ryan know about what's going on with Six Flags? The problem is the new CEO is completely toxic, firing people who are trying to help him and other things. It's more so, that would be a Jay thing. I'm pretty sure Jay, is aware of that one. And Krista did pass along some of that information to us for sure. Ryan's not allowed to talk about theme parks anymore. At least not on Park Hop. Thank you, John. It's good to hear from you, buddy. Let the chin beard grow and you can finally join the Amish community. Yeah, I heard that. Let's see. Let's see. I had this random thought today. Since you're a Trump guy like myself, 2024, let's go. What's your stance and opinion on Q? I have no opinion on it. That was not a world I got into, and it's not a world I ever cared to get into. So that was something it's been weaponized to try to pull Trump supporters into it. I know nothing about it. So whatever that is nothing I'm involved in. I'm a Trump supporter based on the fact that I think Donald Trump and his attitude and his mentality is the best thing for this country. All that other nonsense, not my cup of tea at all. Ryan's not allowed to the parks anymore. Yeah, that's true. Did I miss anything? Let me see. Trying to keep up with everything here. Oh, we're caught up so far. Okay, so far good stream. Now again, we're gonna be doing a Fortnite stream. Saggy, why don't you ask your crew? Why don't they ever react to our gaming streams? I just wonder why they don't ever react. Like, why don't you just react to a gaming stream where we don't talk politics, where we don't talk identity politics, where we don't talk about woke nonsense. We just play video games and we have fun. Why don't they react to those? It's almost like there's no narrative to be built around them. It's almost like there's no narrative to be built around them. It's interesting how that happens, isn't it? It's interesting how they only go after the stuff that a narrative can be built around. So interesting. I'm just messing with you, Saggy. Jeremy rocking the ZZ Top beard for 2022. Let's go. No, Steph, I have not. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking, Stephanie. I appreciate that. I appreciate you coming in here and just ruining my day with that. I'm so happy. So happy.
It was all about, well, you know, gay bathhouses and everything. It's all about round the clock sex. It's all, come on, man.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. Hey, Jeremy, Bama or Georgia in the SC championship. P.S. As a Gamecock fan, that Georgia game last week was hard to watch. Georgia is the better team as of right now, and I can't deny that. Georgia's the better team. But obviously, I have an inherent bias. I'm gonna pick Bama because that's just, why wouldn't I? It's Bama, you know. And so, but I think Georgia's the better team. Yes. That, bro, I bought multiple of these, okay? I bought multiple Cobra Kai hats because it's such a good hat. Also, don't forget your Geeks and Gamers hat on 221B, okay? You can get your Geeks and Gamers hat. This is an awesome hat. It fits really good. Look how beautiful that is, okay? Look at that. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's a nice hat right there. So go to 221B and get your Geeks and Gamers hat right now. So you can rock that thing at the meetup. Let's see. But yeah, between all the video games coming out right now, Geeks and Gamers Play is, I may bump up some of the gaming streams to the main channel, but as it stands right now, we're building a nice little thing over there on Geeks and Gamers Play. So Fortnite tonight on Geeks and Gamers Play at 10 p.m. So 3.5 hours from now. Is that right? Yeah, 3.5 hours from now, we're playing Fortnite with our premium members. Come over there and join us. Hear me cuss, hear me yell, all that good stuff. Let's see. Echo Base Network. We'll have to have you back on the channel at the end of season of Andor. Found the first 3 episodes boring personally, but I think it could get better. Almost does not feel like Star Wars a bit too. Hey, thanks, Echo Base. Well, look, I kind of talked about that. Okay, so I talked about the fact that it kind of doesn't need to feel like Star Wars. The problem is that we as Star Wars fans haven't gotten what needed to feel like Star Wars in order to fully appreciate what they're trying to do with Andor. So I have rewatched Andor since I uploaded my video, and I do like it a little bit more than even I said that, you know, I did. I still have massive problems with it, but I do appreciate the world that they have built, and I do like the character of Bix. I do like the Cyril guy, I think's his name, and obviously Stellan Skarsgård. It's got some interesting characters. I still think Diego Luna is not good in terms of a leading role, but like I said earlier, if the sequel trilogy was good and a lot of the other things that Star Wars have been doing were good, then I think we would appreciate the fact that this is giving us a more dark, gritty look at the world from an underground perspective, a la Daredevil, Jessica Jones, all of that, which don't really feel like MCU, but they were part of the MCU, and we could appreciate the more darker tone because the MCU was doing good things and making the audience happy. So we were happy from one perspective. So we were getting this other perspective that felt cool and dark and gritty and not necessarily like the MCU, but we knew that it was a different tone. We don't appreciate this as much as we should with Andor because everything else in Star Wars is trash. So that's one of the reasons, I think. But I do like the first 3 episodes. They are very slow. They are very boring. And I do have my issues with it here and there. But from an overall scope I enjoy at least the feel of it up to this point. What's going to happen in the next episode? I don't know. I really don't know. But it'll make for an interesting conversation. And it does look cool, though. The world is lived in. The environment has a scope and a scale. That first shot of Cassian walking, like just walking forward, it felt so fucking cool. It did feel a little more like Cyberpunk 2077 or Blade Runner, more so than Star Wars. It 100% did. But I wasn't expecting that. You know what I mean? Let's see. All right. Make sure I'm caught up. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about was this whole DeSantis thing. And I do believe that Ron DeSantis will become one of the most important political figures of our lifetime. I think that I think he is on a path to do that. I think that's going to happen. I think it's not going to happen for a few years because obviously Trump is still Trump. Trump is no one is more. He's such a strong personality. Trump is. Love him or hate him. He is such a magnetic personality, and he always has been. This goes back to when he was just the tycoon businessman, like he was always a magnetic personality. And that's never going to stop. Trump takes almost all of the oxygen out of the room. Whatever room Donald Trump is in, he's the most important person in that room, period. He's the person that everyone pays attention to. He's the narrative in every room he walks into. It doesn't matter who else is in that room. Donald Trump is the person that everybody is fixated on. And that just kind of means that DeSantis, I know he's a Chad, he's an alpha. He's sharper than Trump. He's more calculated than Trump, but he's not Trump. And so it's going to take some time, but Trump, we'll see what happens with all these lawsuits and shit. Again, they're going to do everything in their power, but Donald Trump is the most invested. There's two people in my lifetime that have been more investigated than any people on the planet. Donald Trump and Michael Jackson. And neither one of them have done anything wrong. Neither one of them. And if you believe Michael Jackson did anything wrong, you're a fucking idiot. All right. Go watch Razor Fist's breakdown if you don't believe me. And I believed this long before Razor Fist breakdown, but thank God for Razor Fist for his destruction of the Michael Jackson lies. But between Donald Trump and Michael Jackson, these are the two most just, targeted men I have ever seen. And they never found anything on either one of them. And it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, Donald Trump is, I will obviously I'm going to support Trump into 2024, and then we'll see what happens with DeSantis. He'll be 2 years into his term as Florida governor. So can you imagine a Donald Trump, Ron DeSantis ticket is unbeatable, unbeatable. They cannot touch that. You can't touch that. So either way, we'll see. Snowdub, what up, Snowdub? Hail, Jeremy. Your Cobra Kai troll video was legendary. Thanks for the laughs. Did you get your Jolly shirt? Did your Jolly shirt fit okay? Yes, it did. I don't rock a lot of t-shirts. I just never have. But yeah, I mean, I have my Geeks and Gamers t-shirts that I hardly ever wear too, but we do have those on 221B. But yes, thank you, Snowdub. And it was great meeting you. Great, getting, to, kind of put internet bullshit behind us. Always appreciated. Always appreciated. More drunk Cobra theory. Let's see. Missed J stream last Saturday. Yeah, I seen the first episode, Saggy. It's phenomenal. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, first episode's phenomenal. Looking forward to watching it more. I loved the first episode of Cyberpunk Edge Runners. So damn good. Excellent. Let me see. But yeah, I was really happy with that. And again, I told 4,000 people on a live stream. I had 4,000 people watching me. And I said, when this stream ends, I'm going to upload my Cobra Kai video. I'm going to put in the title that it's woke. Then I'm going to put me face palming. I'm going to put the Asian chick in the thumbnail to make it look like I'm disgusted with the Asian woman. And I'm going to do nothing but praise every second of the show, including Sensei Kim, because she was awesome. And they did exactly what I thought they would do. And they're doing the same thing with Andor. Like, the guy you say hates women praised Bix, said she's the best thing in the show. But you don't mention that. You only focus on what I said about Diego Luna. Well, I thought I hated women. Now we've shifted to where when he praises the woman, we'll just go say he's this against this guy. Oh my God, man, you can't win. And so you just don't try. You just continue to have fun with it. But either way, Krista, how we looking? Are we good? Got everything done? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get his. We couldn't find Matt's member chat. I know Krista was looking for it, but I don't think she was.
Hi, we have some Streamlabs.
Okay, where? Oh, in the doc.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Matt's? We never could find his member message.
There's no way that I could find it on the back end. YouTube only does super chats.
Yeah, that's right. So YouTube doesn't share. Yeah, they don't keep up with the member chats. That's the problem. Sorry about that, Matt. My apologies. If you come back in the chat, just tell me and I'll highlight it. Krista, keep an eye out for Matt's comment if he has anything to say. Enoch Maman for $3. Jeremy certainly loves Fortnite. It's not his favorite game, though. However, it could be. All they have to do is introduce his childhood hero, MC Scrat Cat from Paula Abdul's Opposites Attract music video as a playable character. Then it will be his favorite. That's really good. I do love Fortnite. I know exactly what music video you're talking about. I do love Fortnite. The no build has been a game changer for me. And I often play as Brie Larson. Captain Marvel or Brie Larson or Chun-Li, but I hate women, or Gamora, but I hate women. Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers hates the sight of a women in his entertainment, but his favorite video game of 2021 was Metroid Dread. How does that one work out? Enoch Bamon, I think I figured out why that guy keeps calling you Cotton, Jay. Ever heard of Cottonmouth? It's a type of snake. He's clearly calling you Cotton because your agile, precise, snake-like movements. Or maybe he's high. Either way, are you okay, Cotton? God damn it, Enoch Amon. Matthew Hammond, if you enjoy hot chocolate, then you need to try Coffee Brand Coffee Hot Chocolate. Make it with heavy whipping cream if you want to take it to the next level. Shout out to the quartering. East Coast, keep it real boy. Don Lemon looks like the type of guy that sucks a lot of dick with his asshole. God, which I'm sure he does. He's fucking gay. He likes taking it between his lemons. Thank you, East Coast. Keep it real boy. What's up?
Sorry, I just want to interrupt here. So shout out to Canman because he found the members chat. I put it in private chat right now.
Good man. Good man.
Thank you.
Let's see. Excited for the Orlando meetup. Ordered my shirt. Great meeting you at Matsuri. Trump DeSantis 2024. Thank you, Can Man. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. Again, I can't wait for So October 30th in Orlando, big meetup. Mods are dropping links. I really can't wait for it, man. It's going to be super, super cool. It's going to be great. CM Punk is gone from AEW. He got in a fight with the Young Bucks and Kenny. I'm glad he's gone from the pitch of CM Punk. So now, is he officially gone, though, Anthony Gaming? I don't know if he's officially gone. I mean, I know he's injured, but did they officially release him? So I need confirmation on that. I haven't been keeping up with the stuff the last few days. Obviously, I've been paying attention to all that, but not the last few days. Amon, I came from a family of mostly Irish, Scottish, and lives in Wisconsin. In other words, we're the whitest people you'll ever meet. That being said, when my dad was a kid, he saw a movie Zulu and Zulu Dawn. My dad then read on Zulu people. He came to admire Zulu tribe. He admired both their rebelliousness as well as their strict honor code. He has a Zulu replica mask that hang next to his Scottish claymores. Chief Shaka Zulu is equal to William Wallace in his eyes. Zulu and Zulu Dawn are both great movies. Everyone should see them, not because of what they show in English, but because their admiration of Zulu people. I would gladly see more movies purely from Zulu perspective. We never will. The films show both sides having mutual respect for each other like they did in real life. There was a mutual respect and admiration for both sides had. Can't show that now. There has to be an oppressor narrator, not a respectful one. 100% on that. Thank you, Enoch Mon, abuser of Streamlabs. I Canalist for 10. Cobra. La 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 la. Hail, Jeremy. Been too long since you streamed on this channel. I know, and I gotta change that. Thank you, Low Watermark, for your $100 super chat. Derek Mullins watched Vengeance and Meet Cute on Peacock. Really liked them overall. A little bit of SJW BS, but overall pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like it's always going to be in everything, but sometimes it's not enough to damage the show or the overall experience. So, did Anthony Gaming follow up? Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. The Scruffy Nerf Herder becomes a new member. Thank you so much. I don't see it. Gonna take bets early. How late will Gary be on FNT this week? I'm going with 20 minutes, says as his wonky eyebrow. All right. I think we're gonna call it there. I'm trying to see if Anthony Gaming said anything. There's Enoch Mammon. What's up, Enoch Mammon? All right, I think we're gonna call it there. So we do have the stream tonight on Geeks and Gamers Play, and I've got to get a couple of videos that I'm going to handle for the main channel. So again, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, Fortnite stream. Rolo will be hosting. I'll be there. Krista, are you gonna be there?
No.
She said no. There you go. But a lot of the crew will be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you, Christopher. He said good chill stream. Thank you. Geeksandgamers.com, Ron. So if you go to geeksandgamers.com and sign up, Krista Nova will get you squared away for tonight on the stream. So Geeks and Gamers Play, not the main Geeks and Gamers channel, but the Play channel. Saggy Melons, hope you do a review for Cyberpunk Anime. Also, please don't play with my heart again with Cobra Kai, please and thank you. I probably will. Because I got you. I probably will. You're welcome, Film Quest. I hope that some of my tips helped you out there. Because the thing with the Cyberpunk Edge Runners is that it's kind of, look, I was not a fan of the release of Cyberpunk 2077, even though I was very excited for the game. It was a disastrous launch, and honestly, most games, when they miss on that launch, it's over. Doesn't matter how good your game ultimately becomes. If you get a hyped launch and you screw it up, you're never going to get that momentum back. It's never going to happen. But with Cyberpunk Edge Runners, what's happened is that it has really kind of pulled people back into that world. And I think now they're going back to playing Cyberpunk 2077, which is a far better game now than it was on release. So I think that's a really cool dynamic to show, like, if you can continue to work on that world with external sources, you might can pull people back into that world, even if you missed them in the beginning. So it's going to be a nice little experiment for them. And I think that, the Cyberpunk world is definitely something that deserves a second look from people. So I definitely probably will check it out from that perspective and maybe do a review on it. Other than that, thank you guys. Thank you to Eric. Thank you to the mods. Thank you to Cam Man. Thank you to Christopher Arcella. Thank you for everybody for being here. I appreciate that. It's good to see you as well, Michelle. I appreciate you. And yeah, I think we'll be closing it out and playing some Fortnite a little bit later. And maybe me and Lethal will go live playing some damn Modern Warfare 2. Not sure. Anthony says, I checked it out and haven't felt any update. I'm still waiting because my internet's slow at the moment. I think CM Punk right now is just suspended. And he's injured as well. So the title's going to be vacated and all that. But I don't think they're going to let him go. I really don't. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But you got to be careful with the wrestling, a lot of the wrestling coverage on the internet, because it's very slanted. I am a fan of CM Punk as a wrestler, as an individual. I think he's a piece of shit. And when he brought his politics into wrestling, that's what pissed me off. I knew his politics prior to that, didn't care. But when you brought him into wrestling, that was where my problem was. But I do think CM Punk is a great talent. I don't think they're going to fire him. I don't think they can afford to. But I guess we'll see what happens with that whole situation. Let's see. Hey, Jeremy, since Disney is doing a lot of live action version of old Disney movies, how can you imagine Hercules and Pocahontas? Well, I don't even want to imagine what they would do with Hercules. It'd probably be like, what's his name? What's that guy's name that put the fucking dress on? The boy band guy. He was in Dunkirk. Feel Come on, Krista, you're supposed to know this stuff. Who's the
Wait,
boy
what?
band? The boy band guy, the One Direction guy.
Oh, Harry Styles?
Harry Styles. Harry Styles would be their fucking Hercules at this point. You know what I mean? Wearing a dress probably. So I really don't want to see them do a live action Hercules. And then what was the other Pocahontas? Well, what they recently did with Mulan was that was an interesting take on it. So look, for all of my criticisms of a lot of the Disney live action stuff, I will say, and this is before wokeness really took over, that live action Cinderella was phenomenal. The one that came out like 2013,
2015.
2015. That live action Cinderella was fantastic. That was the best version of Cinderella I've ever seen. I loved it. I thought it was great. I hated The Lion King. Good Lord, I hated The Lion King. I hated The Jungle Book. I loved Peach Dragon. Peach Dragon was actually really good. So they've had a few that's really good and some that are really bad. So it's hit or miss, really. Hit or miss. Yeah. Other than that, thank you guys. Did I miss anything? Try not to miss anything. Oh, here we go. Won't play Cyberpunk again. They burnt me. Don't care if it's fixed. Selling it to my brother. I totally understand. I mean, again, gamers are tough, man. Once you lose gamers on a launch, you're not, it's tough to get them back. It's very tough to get them back. And that's a good standard that all gaming companies need to be held to. Don't fuck with us. Don't fuck us over. Don't misrepresent. Delay the game until it's fixed. Don't release half-made bullshit. And we've had too many games do that, and too many gaming companies get away with it. Gamers keep holding people accountable, and I love that. So I'm happy you guys liked the stream. I appreciate it. Yes, Titanfall, my great, wonderful Titanfall. We need it back. I don't know if we'll ever get it back, but we love Titanfall. I love Titanfall. I miss you, Titanfall. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you to Krista. Thank you to everybody in the chat. I'll see you on Fortnite tonight on Geeks and Gamers Play at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. Have a great night, and we will talk to you later. Bye, everyone.
Hey, guys. Oh, big gulps, huh? All right. Well, see you later.